Dikan ma menhwe me gidi say statement e from ampanya so e aba no wahu.
What are you?
Or reactions?
You share it for an reaction. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all.
Aden na enya nwa.
Oh, I. Say President Akufo-Addo. Onyeshi e mane nwa bi. Why very predictable.
Simple FM.
President Akufo-Addo am very predictable in the sense oya de na ehun be ba asema. Finds a very nice way of diverting attention. Enti na otu etwemu e ko kinkan budget. Budget de mu emu nyan enye de aboso kai fo su de before su obia su nothing in the budget, a nuisance budget. So let me create a diversion. So that's one of the unpredictable aspects of his government. He thinks he's smart at creating diversions, but what they say, but before they come out and say, what they will practice looking now, we know now, person was rare. It's the budget now, almost say, almost actually, almost say, if I'm upon no way, and then next somebody we have. And they say, whereby everybody will come about, we will not forget about the horrible nuisance budget of last week. So that's how predictable he is. So I'm not surprised that this week, no, or the bigger buzz of a diverting attention. Very predictable president. If you like, I can predict to you what he will do next week.
What would he do about the next week?
If I predict it, then he will change his mind. But I will tell you. I will predict it. I'll tell you off air. Then when it happens, then I will tell you. I can predict him.
But I will share the content of the release, Koku. Many Deputy Chief of Staff Eddie Nkomo and wa bo omanpenyi abaso for appointing. Me what you say?
Which of the deputy?
Samuel Abujinapo.
Okay.
Ama wa bomb mpanyifo ya baso, especially the chairperson nominee. I am Mrs. Jean Mensa. Monene di Jumane ade fantastic personality, Anna.
Let me state for the record that Jean and I were mates in Lagos. In fact, the year group, I think we are 25 years. I in Lagos. I on anniversary. So Jean is not a distant person for me. I know Jean at close range. But you see, I feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for Jean Mensa. Because the circumstances under which President Charlotte say was just a year ahead of us in Lagos. So we are all contemporaries. Now, the circumstances under which President Akufo-Addo Charlotte Eddie Jean, that's why I feel sorry for. Because it's going to be extremely difficult for Jean to extricate herself from any blue, white, and red ethnicality. It's going to be difficult for her.
A few months ago,
or a few months ago, now NPP, Charlotte say NDC, and now why, or your NDC, or your NDC. You buy a bit to know. And then you appoint Jean Mensa in his place. How can you convince me, Koku, and many more Ghanaians out there, especially the NDC people, that Jean Mensa is not an NPP? So the circumstances surrounding her appointment is what is going to make it difficult for Jean to function without being labeled as NPP.
No, but Koku, unim not close range. Said do you know her as a member of the NPP?
What I know is that functioning at the IEA at the last election, the NDC severed links with the IEA because of her posting. Yeah, they could just say any IEA for to fight, and Jean could not be bothered. She actually came out and really went course on the NDC. She really went course on the NDC. So if today, then again, very interesting. I remember when
Simple FM.
Charlotte was appointed. Jean the IEA took a push against the issue. Today, Jean is replacing Charlotte Osei. Isn't it a bit cheesy? So at the time that Charlotte was appointed, was Jean jealous of Charlotte's appointment? For which reason she took that posture? And so she had always been eyeing the position. Master, there are a lot of questions to be asked. Whether we'll find answers, I don't know.
But Koku, my question is still not answered. Me say Unimno at close range. Do you know her as a member of the NPP?
Master, and you'll be on the Koku Anyidoho now, or the NDC flag up on the tribune on the Namo. They don't know them. And I'm say, if anything at all, Akufo-Addo's appointment or nomination of Jean Mensa today has gone to vindicate the position of the NDC. Say the media cancels Jean Mensa NPP. She was a perfect NPP person, and now she's out of the closet. So this appointment actually goes to vindicate the position of the NDC.
How would this appointment do that? Because Yenimsa in appointing the Electoral Commission chairperson, no, on share political affiliations. I mean, Usha Nipani CV, what the person has done and all of that.
But in the undemocratic removal of the sitting person, that's why you look at political coloration. Is that the reverse logic?
That's your logic, not mine, Koku.
That's what I'm saying. Allow me to have my reverse logic. My reverse logic of the argument is that so in the undemocratic removal of an EC base, that one you add political correlation. But in the appointment of the replacement, that one there's no political correlation. Yeah, right. Look, I'm not sure that's what I'm saying that I personally I am happy
on Asempa FM
that the likes of Professor Henry Mentabus, for Adimina, are moving bar out initially, and yet any appoints because somebody like Professor Henry Mentabus, a well-acclaimed, respected, accomplished academic in her own right. Can you imagine if she was the one who had been nominated to I hear this and come on a partner home and because Obi, no matter who Nana Akufo-Addo appoints to replace Charlotte Osei, because of the circumstances surrounding the removal of Charlotte Osei, a very difficult says Anipano. Yeah, for NPP change direction, NPP. That's the problem. That's the point I'm making. In the case of somebody will say, actually, Charlotte Osei, NDC appointing. Different circumstances will be. Afarijan had reached the retirement age of 70. And also, Madam Osigana for Masumi Meko. And now you are appointing Charlotte Osei. Under that circumstances, Afarijan was not removed from office. But in the case of Charlotte Osei, she has been removed by a political party head.
Yeah, but the constitution Jumano, Emma instances and the processes are EC chairperson. I was say your firm okay earlier say a unconstitutional removal. And no free
undemocratic removal.
Undemocratic, yes,
when there's some petition which is shrouded in secrecy, and then suddenly, based on the petition, a committee is set up. Then, based on the recommendations of the committee, are they casting iron? The recommendations of the committee are they casting iron, such that the president must heed to the recommendations without any other avenues for redress?
Yeah, that's what the constitution says. And please, that's
what I'm saying. That what? So. You have gone and done all these things so that you can hide behind the constitution.
FM.
So you can appoint Jean Mensa. So when the NDC comes in 2021, Alusa continues, is that not it? So you also remove because some people have seen some petition. Is that it? What are we talking about? All we are saying is that we need to protect the democracy of ours. And that's why, let me repeat that I feel sorry for Jean Mensa because the circumstances under which she is taking this appointment, until thy kingdom come, she cannot take herself out of any MPP colors. And I'm sure I'll be meeting her at many more IPAC meetings. If she gets the nod, I'm sure I'll be meeting her at many more IPAC meetings. And it will be very interesting how we debate at IPAC meetings. See, because at the IEA level, she can afford to be snobbish.
On
and we could afford several relationships with the IEE. But as EC boss, it's a constitutional creation. And we shall meet at that level, at the EC level, and we'll see how it goes from there. But I'll always have at the back of my mind that she was appointed under very queasy and dodgy circumstances.
Enti emfa ho ne de obeye obi bebusa say what meba Koku what should Jean do say onya approval na to clear more doubt about her nyina, what would you expect her to do? Onya den
Obi and I'm not questioning competence. No, please. As for competence or incompetence, it's a different matter. I'm not going there at all. All I'm saying is that the circumstances surrounding your birth as the EC boss. Can you ever run away from the circumstances surrounding your birth as the EC boss? No! Jesus Christ was born in a manger. He was wrapped in swaddling clothes. How many millions of years down the line, we still remember that story of Jesus Christ born in a manger? And I'm saying that Jean Mensa has been born in the manger of the NPP. She's been wrapped in swaddling clothes of the NPP. That is the circumstances surrounding her birth as the EC boss. She cannot change it.
But it still doesn't make her NPP. It still doesn't take away the fact that or you're competent for the job, no?
I'm not talking about competence. I keep putting that.
But are you competent? From what you know about her, is she competent?
That one, when she starts, we'll see. That one, when she starts, we'll see. But then, when you have a deputy like Bosman Asadi, as for him, his socks is MPP, his underpants MPP, his singlet MPP, his toothbrush MPP, his handkerchief MPP, his toothpaste MPP, his bedsheet MPP, his bathing sponge MPP. That even makes matters worse for Mensa for me. Because Bosman Asadi doesn't hide his MPP inclination.
Oh, but from the profile, short profile, presidency at the car, there is nothing MPP or a head of political science department.
Why not? He's a professor in his own right.
Yes.
Nobody's questioning his professorship. But I'm saying the man himself has not hidden the fact that he's MPP.
Do you know him to be a card-bearing member or a sympathizer of the party?
He says he's MPP. He doesn't hide his MPP coloration.
On radio.
So he lectures students. He doesn't hide his MPP coloration from his students. And I'm saying it's not a crime to be MPP. Let's get it right, Obi. Same as it's not a crime to be NDC. It's not a crime to be MPP. No. So if Bosman Asari is MPP, wonderful. But I'm saying that when you carry that color into an office like the deputy head of the EC, then you begin to question the appointing authority. That, Mr. President, why have you so politicized the Electoral Commission of the Republic of Ghana? Why have you done that to our Electoral Commission? Are you being fair? But as we roll along the argument, Obi, we want to reiterate the point that the NDC
Asempa FM.
Even if Akufo-Addo appoints Gabi Osadako as the EC boss, appoints Asante Bediutu as the number 1 deputy, and appoints Eslausu as the number 2 deputy, the NDC is still going to win the 2020 election. So it's not because any EC person is going to come and rig any elections for anybody. Why? The way Ghana's election is conducted, Obi, Dr. Farijan, even Charlotte say, when they were calling her names and insulting her and destroying her female persona, under some useless thinking that was going to rig for the NDC, she was able to rig the NDC. Assuming she was able to. So it is not possible. So we don't really care who they go and put there because the way the election is run in Ghana, one of the most thorough and transparent worldwide. And they're saying, you have a police station. You have your own agent there. Voters are there. Counting is done in the open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes.